Hey everyone, I'm filming this look. I'm starting off with a primer that's illuminating. I'm putting it on my neck and face, and I'm using a foundation that's really pale compared to my skin. And I'm just using my Artis Oval 7 brush to apply it all over my face. And I'm also going down my neck with that as well. And the foundation that I'm using is Cinema Secrets. And then I'm using a very white foundation from Manic Panic just on certain areas to get a little bit more of that kind of dead effect. And I'm just putting it on my collarbone as well, just so everything's cohesive. Now I'm taking a kind of brownish gray color to contour my face. And of course this is a little bit more dramatic than every day because we're trying to look dead. So I'm taking it under my jawline also, and a little bit under my forehead just to kind of bring all the colors together. And now I'm contouring a little bit by my nose and eyebrows. And I'm going to bring that into the crease as well, kind of to get that hollowed crease area. So I'm applying white as a base and then blending just the same crease colors I've been using all over the lid and crease area. I'm also going to take it under my eye and use a few colors to go under there to make my eyes look more dead and kind of reddish and bruised. And a little bit to contour my nose, just a tad. So now I'm using a black eyeshadow for my eyebrows and just filling them in pretty lightly. I'm not trying to make them really dramatic, but I feel like the black works the best with this look. And then I'm just defining my lash line a little bit with that same black eyeshadow. This look really isn't about eyeliner, so I'm just kind of defining my eyes so they don't disappear. And that's really it. And I'm gonna also apply some highlighter. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm using the lightest shade in there. I'm just putting it all over to kind of have more of a luminous look in certain areas. And then I'm just applying a little bit of mascara just to define my eyes. And now I'm using a BH Cosmetic lip palette, and I'm using a pretty natural shade just as like the lip shade. And then I'm going to use some of the darker reds to start making it look more like blood around my mouth. And I'm having a chip break and back to the blood, so I'm just kind of like smudging it around as though I was just feasting on somebody or something. And you don't have to use like fake blood from the Halloween store. You can use anything you have, like old lipsticks or lip glosses. I'm using two right here. I'm mixing them to get the right kind of blood color. And you can just draw little drip lines and just have fun with it. So you can see mixing those two really helps because that one I'm putting on now is very dark and really makes it look more realistic and adds more dimension too. So I'm just contouring my collarbones a little bit, just to bring the whole look together. And I'm using the same shades I use to contour on my face too. Hey guys, I decided to film a vampire look, but it's the vampires that were in Dracula in the 1992 version with like Keanu Reeves. And the vampire that I decided to film is the one that Monica Bellucci plays, and they're just like really gorgeous vampires, and they look, I don't know, they're just really pretty. They have a lot of jewelry on, so I just kind of played with random things that I had. This is like a belt, and I have some jewelry up here, and these are earrings that are just really old earrings that I have, but they look really similar to the ones that she's wearing. So I'll show you a picture of what I'm talking about, what I was going for, and she has earrings pretty similar to mine. And then this is not even a costume, but I just used my nightgown and I kind of pinned it to my bra, but you can use things like that, you know, like just to make up your costume. It's so easy. And this is, I use this because it has this like kind of a thin white like looking texture similar to what she's wearing. So you can see like what she's wearing like right here. So I just tried to make it similar for this video. And yeah, so I feel like these, so when you first see them, they're just super pretty and they don't look like they're vampires, and then they kind of change and they look a little bit more like dead later on. So I kind of went with a more dead look rather than when they just look like normal. But they have this really like luminous kind of skin, but at the same time they look a little dusty, like they've been there for a really long time. So I decided to kind of get that effect sort of. And yeah, and I added some blood, and I used 2 different lip glosses for this because they were like the perfect blood colors. You don't have to use like fake blood from the Halloween stores, but I used this NARS lip gloss I've had forever, and I don't really ever wear it, and it's old, so I decided to use it because it's called Blood Work, and it's so, it looks like blood. And then I used this Maybelline Superstay, and this color is such a blood, like real blood color, so I kind of mixed them and put it together. I think it looks really realistic for just using lip gloss. So, and then I kind of went down my neck and I contoured my collarbones. So yeah, that's what I did. I'm gonna be filming a few more Halloween tutorials soon. I may even have one I'm gonna film my husband, so stay tuned for that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want to recreate this look, it's so easy. It's fun. You look like a vampire, but it's really easy to achieve. And it's kind of a different vampire than like what we're used to seeing all the time, so that's why I went with this look. And I hope you guys liked it as much as I liked filming it for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!